Hello Leo, this is your extended reading. Your extended is actually just emphasizing this dynamic between daydream and reality, right? Or mundane stuff, or your mundane life with your wishes and desires, and they feel like they're 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 so enmeshed, they're so one and the same, that it feels to me like you don't know if you're dreaming your life into being or you are being dreamed of. I don't know, I don't even know how to explain what I'm sensing. It's almost like you're living your dream life very practically, that sometimes you feel like you're dreaming awake, but not as in a daydream, as in living your life as a dream. You know what I mean? I hope you do, because it feels a little bit confusing to me, and what I'm sensing, it feels like it's just so unbelievable that you could feel like your life is a dream, you know? Okay, so we start off with the 10 of Cups. And so here, when this card popped up, I thought, okay, so whatever you were drifting away in an unconscious way, right? Maybe dreaming with motherhood, perhaps, because it was very emphasized, the relationship between mother and child, right? And this moon taking you away into this dreamscape, right? So starting with this 10 of Cups, it felt to me like this is your dream, right? This is what you were dreaming of, this happy, blissful life, right? Filled with love and a family life, right? But as I said, it felt to me instantly as just a dream. But the card that followed just showed me that perhaps this is not a dream. This is your life. This is something that you're not escaping away to live, you know, when you are asleep. It's actually something that is your reality, is your manifested life, right? Because of the 10 of Pentacles. See, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is complete fulfillment. This is living the life that you have always dreamed of, right? But as I said, you came with this very earthy character of the Queen of Pentacles. So it feels to me that although you were living your dream life, it's almost like it's just so unbelievably good, far beyond you ever thought you would live, really, like manifestedly in your day-to-day, that it's almost like you go to this automatic pilot to get things done, right? Because if you think too much, and as I said, your intuition is already adrift, right? But if you think too much, you wouldn't believe yourself, right? You wouldn't believe yourself. This is so amazing, Leo. But I feel like these two cards are here to say, enjoy your life. Live your life to the fullest, because it is what you have always dreamed of, and it is your reality. So live it, right? But the interesting thing is that these two cards followed the 10 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And so, yes, obviously these two cards coming together, and even before the Knight of Cups came, when the 6 of Cups came, after, you know, the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, it obviously talked to me about soulmates, right? This really beautiful alignment of the hearts of two people that really love each other. They come together and it's just this beautiful exchange of love, right? The six, and actually, this is what, oh yeah, this is interesting. So remember, as I said in the first part, these two sixes being the chance meeting with perhaps a friend that you haven't seen in a while, bringing you back to your reality, bringing you back to your day to day, to whatever you were doing in a very mundane kind of way, right? And moving on from your dreamscape, right? Bringing you back to reality. But two sixes, right? Very balanced and harmonious exchange. And here being the Six of Cups with the Knight of Cups, I feel like somehow this dream life of yours that is your reality, there is this beautiful partnership going on. It's almost like, it feels like, sweethearts from childhood that met after years and then suddenly fell in love with each other. It's how I'm getting. And the words that came with the Knight of Cups when it jumped out of the deck was sweet lover. So this is gorgeous. It feels like so dreamy. It feels like a dreamy partner, a dreamy life, a dreamy encounter or re-encounter. It feels really close to your heart. It feels very, it's like living a dream, Leo, really. And the beautiful thing is that I feel like not only it really connects to your heart, right? It is this breathing together. It's how it's coming through. It's like breathing together, right? Two hearts beating as one. Oh, I know this is so cliche, but it's how it's coming through. Two hearts beating as one. And maybe, we're not talking about a partner as in a husband or a wife, maybe this is the child from the first part, right? If this is the one that you're sharing this perfect life, it could be, right? But finding how glorious is your life with this one, right? They have such a pure heart. But I feel like not only they illuminate you, they not only shine a light on your heart, right? Because they are coming with the Sun, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So it is this as I said, glorious reality is how it's coming through. It's like your life together is very balanced, is emotionally fulfilling, right? But it's also very practically fulfilling. And what I heard with the Sun was this, it's like this shining through darkness. And I couldn't see darkness, but it came through like that. And so perhaps, it's just this, it's this unconscious kind of dreamscape that maybe you're not even aware that you're doing so, right? And so I feel like, and it's interesting because this is something that has been coming up also in a lot of readings about the Sun and the Moon, right? There are a lot of, I don't know exactly which ones, but I feel like the three or four previous readings had a lot of this duality between the Sun and the Moon, right? And the first part and the second part. And the Sun being here on the extended with all of these pentacles, I feel like this is, this is your physical reality shining a light on you and being this other, this partner or this child of yours, the one who you live with, right? Your everyday life, it's how it's coming through. The sun is coming through your everyday life, right? Your daily routine, right? While the sun is up in the sky, it's being shown by them, you know. It's actually very beautiful, because also, you know, these two pentacles, the Four of Pentacles especially, it came through with the words safe harbor. This is so, it feels very safe, really. It feels very like, you know, it feels like someone that not only ignites you and fulfills you and brings happiness and joy to you, to your life. I feel like they are very, they ground you. They help you ground yourself, but they also provide you security and safety, and this, it's just this, it's this trust, right? It's coming through as trust. And it's something that both of you are, it's almost like, yes, it's this relationship based on full immersion in your own individual selves with the sun, but living your day-to-day, your everyday life with a lot of security, and knowing that doing so you're building trust in your relationship, right? So this Eight of Pentacles today is coming through, and usually I see this Eight of Pentacles as a combination or a variation of the Five of Pentacles, which to me is the X mark on a map, right? Showing the right spot for us to be, or for you to be, Leo. And with the Eight of Pentacles, usually I see the X's combining. It's almost like there are two spots, or there are two places for two different people to come together. And it's interesting because in the first part, it felt like a chance meeting with an old friend, right? But in this part, it feels like is your child or your partner or your child to be. And it's this crossing of the paths. It's this building trust, right, between both of you. And it feels very earthly bound. It feels very solid, right? These two cards, they feel like it's like the building of a foundation of a very strong and trustworthy relationship, you see, and one that is very illuminated, one that is very happy, that is very uplifting, that ignites both of your souls, both of your individual beings, right? And so this is gorgeous because it's not only safe, it's also something that it feels very mundane. It feels very everyday life, right? And you know, with these two tens, right? It's this very regular or very usual kind of day that goes from one day to the next, to the next, to the next, but it doesn't feel that is losing anything. It's almost like even in the most boring activities that both of you exchange throughout, it's just like living together, right? Living together, the perks of living together and the challenges that it presents. But here for you, Leo, it feels like it doesn't matter how mundane your life gets with this one, because it feels very dreamy. It feels very unbelievable. It feels very magical to have this one that you can share your life with, right? Very illuminated, very happy, very joyful, very blissful, and also very grounded, very safe, very trustworthy. Like it's this relationship and a life that is being built in very solid grounds, right? And one that really feels like a dream come true. So this is very beautiful. There is no other words. I mean, this is really, really beautiful. And I feel like this is maybe this is just a confirmation for you, Leo, if you have a very beautiful life, right? With yeah, if your life feels so unbelievably good, just enjoy it, bask in it, live it to the fullest, right? Because I feel like a part of your unconscious is drifting away, in a sense of maybe because of lack of awareness of some sort of unfulfilled dream, maybe in regards to a child, right? Or your dream to be mother. Anyway, I just feel like saying, live your life right now as it is, because it is already very dreamy, very beautiful. So let's pull an astrological rune for you as a final guidance. If there is anything else that the runes want to add to this message. Escape from me. Oh my god, I cannot believe. I mean, seriously, this is, I don't know, maybe the 10th time or whatever time that this rune came along. So the rune that came through was the South Node. And it's very interesting because, you know, if you know something about anything about astrology, is that the South Node and the North Node are two opposing forces, right? They're virtual points in the sky. And it's interesting because it's an opposition, right? We're talking about the South Node opposing the North Node, almost like an arrow, right? The North Node being this north that points towards our spiritual development, and the South Node being you know, all of the knowledge that we already hold, that we have already incorporated and integrated previously, even in past lives. So usually this South Node comes with the message of being the starting point. This is just the beginning, but to me, it's coming through with another message because we're so close to the lunar eclipse that happened on the 19th of November, right, in Taurus, opening up a new cycle of eclipses. And you know, when we talk about eclipses, we're talking about the sun and the moon being really close to the north and south node, right? So the nodes of the moon. So it feels to me like this starting point, this beginning in your dreamy life that feels like it has become your reality. It's almost like just remember everything that you have known already. It's almost like it's coming through as everything that you dreamed of, you know, here with the 10 of Cups beginning this extended. It's almost like they were clues. Your dreams were clues. So they are here, you know, in this South Node point where it's almost like you're going through your dreams again. It's how it's coming through. You're going through your, and maybe this is connected to the eclipse that we just had. It was this this trigger, right, that helped you be reminded of your dreams, right, and how your dreams are actually playing out in a very tangible kind of way, but also in a very magical and mystical kind of way, especially with the sun and the moon being in your reading, right? You know, connecting these two in the South Node, it's almost like, okay, so what I'm being reminded right now is that, so this specific lunar eclipse is happening with the moon in Taurus and the sun in Scorpio. And, you know, the South Node right now is ending its its journey through Sagittarius. So the South Node is actually closest to the Sun, which is here in your extended. So maybe whatever I talked about, you know, enjoying your life and living your life to the fullest, is this reassurance from the South Node. It's like, remember your dreams, and because they were the point that got you to where you are, to live your reality in the way that you are living, even in the most dreamy kind of way, throughout your mundane activities, right? Okay, so whew, that's that. It's a lot already. Leo, I think you have a really beautiful life. If you are not yet living it, I feel like it's really about to knock on your door, right? To become your reality. So if it resonated with you, I am really very happy. If it was insightful or helpful in any way, I am also very happy. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.